We're going to skip Aaron Rodgers because we're going to come back and do a bunch of these guys as a group at the end. Dez Bryant at 58. The experts have him at 43. I honestly, I have no idea what the experts are thinking on this. I mean, how could you have Dez Bryant like around 40? 58's maybe even pushing it a little bit.
I think you said 58. And I was like, I have him that high, really?
Yeah, I would probably have him like mid 60s or 70. I don't know. I just wouldn't. He's one of those guys I just don't have a good feeling about him at all.
It's pure name value. I'm trying to think. Maybe you can come up with a good example of just like a name toy or something of something that just like held on for longer than it did just because it had like a name brand associated with it. Like that's what Dez Bryant is. I don't know if you can think of one as I'm rambling about him.
I'm trying to.
Yeah, right. Race through that brain. I feel like you're always good at coming up with like things like that on the spot. But that's what Dez Bryant is. It's all a name, and it sounds great. Dez Bryant. I mean, he was in our original Nutcracker set. The guy's obviously just been a beast
hung like a donkey, but like he can't separate.
He can't separate anymore. That's the thing. You watch his film, you see the stats, and both line up. He doesn't look nearly as fast as he once was. He's still physical as all hell, but he can't leap up over people like he once could either. And he's just not that weapon that Dez Bryant represents. The name sounds so much sexier than what you're actually seeing on the field. And I just see the trend continuing, that he's going to keep going down. The team's already talked about how they're concerned with his play from the last 2 years. They don't think it's getting any better, and he's going to be a real risk to get cut. So who knows where he might even ultimately end up on this board and on what team. But yeah, I whether he's on the Cowboys or not, I'm just not a huge believer in Dez Bryant being Dez Bryant anymore. And whoever is rating him that way is just pure name value, I'd say.